It all started with a question. You know how you do late at night, just typing dumb things into a search bar? I stumbled into a corner of the internet that, well, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for anyone. This is what I typed. Sounds stupidly philosophical now, I know, but in the moment it felt profound. I typed, "What also seeks me," into that little white box, hit enter, and the internet I knew just broke. You have to understand, this wasn't some grand plan. I wasn't trying to hack anything or find some deep, dark secret. It was just a question. A simple, stupid question. I was just bored, you know? Sitting in a dark room, the laptop screen lighting up my face. It was the digital equivalent of shouting into a canyon just to see if anything shouted back. I had no idea something actually would. I wasn't expecting poetry forums or some quirky blog posts. But what I got, it wasn't the normal internet. It was like I'd found a door that was supposed to stay locked, and my dumb question was the key. I had opened it. The page that loaded, it wasn't Google. It wasn't anything I'd ever seen. It was just this. Lines of these impossible symbols. It felt like a language, but not one meant for humans. It was wrong, all of it. I started clicking. I don't know why. Curiosity, I guess. Most of them were dead ends, just nothing. But one of them glowed, just faintly. My gut screamed at me to close the laptop, to just walk away, but I didn't. God, I shouldn't have clicked it. That single click took me somewhere else. A bare, empty directory, and inside there were just 2 files. Only 2. 2 pieces of something I was never, ever meant to see. A video file and a document. That's all there was. My hand was shaking, but I had to know. I opened the video first. It was labeled Anomalous Encounter. It loaded, and it was like body cam footage. You know, shaky, low resolution, the audio all static and clipping. The timestamp was a corrupted mess of numbers and symbols. It felt real. Too real. I saw men in heavy tactical gear, in some kind of concrete bunker, their guns raised. They were shouting over the comms, and they were facing something. It was tall and scaly and just wrong. Then a voice, clear through the static, just said, "Subject is not human." And then all hell broke loose. The screen started tearing, glitching out. All I could hear was gunfire and this horrible shriek and screaming. So much screaming. And then just blackness. But right before the file closed, for just a split second, these words flashed on the screen. Protocol blackout initiated. I didn't know what it meant, but my blood ran cold. I had to know. I opened the other file. The document. Protocol blackout wasn't some simple military procedure. It was a contingency plan, a world-ending one. And the document talked about its guardians, a secret group called the Faction of the Lost Gods. My stupid late-night question had led me to a secret that could break the world. That's when I realized, the sick feeling in my stomach, I wasn't just an observer anymore. I wasn't anonymous. By seeing this, I had become part of it. I was a target. They knew. My screen flickered. The document vanished. And then this thing was there. A figure in a hood, with no face, no mouth. Just a void. And a single word appeared beneath it. Hello. It wasn't just on the screen anymore. At that exact moment, I heard it. A loud, sharp knock on my apartment door. I crept over, looked through the peephole, and saw 2 men in pristine black suits, just standing there, waiting. They knew. I didn't think. There was no plan. I just grabbed my keys and went out the fire escape. I'm running now. Running from shadows I can't even begin to comprehend. I just ran. I don't even know how I got here, but I'm on a train, it's moving, heading somewhere, anywhere, away. I'm just trying to disappear, to hide in the crowd. But they found me. They're on this train. They don't look like the men in suits anymore. There are these figures, 3 of them. They're wearing these crude burlap masks with holes cut for eyes. But the eyes are just empty. They don't move. They don't blink. They just watch me. My phone just buzzed in my pocket. I pulled it out, and this was on the screen.
Quid quis are you satisfied? It's Latin. Who? What? It's answering my question, the one that started all of this. It's asking if I'm satisfied with what I found. They're getting up now? They're starting to walk toward me. Oh God, what have I done?